Well, the latest CBI KPMG London Business Survey has shown us that companies are feeling cautiously optimistic as they go into the new year. I think one of the really interesting findings is that hiring intentions have returned to normal. Over 60% of companies are now planning to hire as normal, which is way back up from the very low 16% that we saw in the summer. And what's particularly encouraging is that we're starting to see an unwinding of some of the special employment measures that companies have put in place, whether that be recruitment freezes or even redundancy programs. Are starting to unwind some of that and going back to a more normal hiring picture, which is obviously great news for people looking for jobs in the capital. I think the other really interesting finding for me is that companies are feeling more optimistic about their own business prospects than they are about the wider economy, and cautions about what's happening in the Eurozone and the global economic picture are still weighing on companies' minds. So even though they're hiring more people, they're actually not planning to invest as much in physical equipment or buildings, and they're not planning to expand as much as they were 6 months ago. The Olympic Games in the summer were a huge success for London and for the wider UK. Our members think that the real successes of having the Games were the ability to promote London internationally, the boost that comes from tourism, the investment in infrastructure, and also the ability to regenerate East London and really improve that part of the city. So looking forward, the survey told us that we need to do 3 things to really capitalise on the Olympic legacy. The first is to maintain or increase the investment in infrastructure to make sure that the excellent connections in Stratford now extend to the wider city, and we really make sure that London can move around and do business, and also important to be able to get in and out of London, so aviation capacity is critical here. The second thing was to really make sure that we increase the amount of inward investment into London. So we need to make sure that people think of London as a great place to do business and they want to come here and set up businesses. And then the third thing was to make sure that the tourism halo that we've heard so much about really takes effect. And in the following years, people who watch London on the television want to come and visit here and are able to do so.